Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum. In IELTS listening part 4, when the question type is one word only, many students select wrong words for their answer. For instance, if the answer is a noun, along with noun there are 2 to 3 adjectives, and these adjectives are the traps. Unfortunately, students write adjective as the answer and then they argue that they got all right answers. In this video, I am going to tell you how to identify trap answer, number 1. Number 2, how to locate the right answer in the audio, right? Part 4 is really crucial for your success in IELTS listening, especially if you are looking for 8,777, that means 8 in IELTS listening. So let's take a start and you're going to learn a lot in this video. Okay guys, now we move on to section 4, and this section 4 is one word only. So there will be one word, no number at all. The spirit bear. Bear is actually animal, reach, and spirit bear is a specific type of bear. So we've got this listening extract about spirit bear. Type of bear, spirit bear. From spirit bear it sounds like a spiritual bear. Right? So some animals, people believe, some religions believe that some animals have some spiritual qualities and all that. Now let's see. First of all, you can see there are 4 headings. Can you see that? General facts, habitat, threats, and going forward. So audio will be divided into 4 parts. Although there will not be any pause or break, but first one part will be played, then there can be 1 second break, and then the next part, then 1 second pause, then next part, and all that. First, general facts. You don't need to read the first fact. Yeah, if you want to, you can skim read that. But come to the second one. Its color comes from an uncommon. Now listen. Color means the color of the bear. Another important thing for part 4, whenever they use pronoun, some of the students, they don't know where the pronoun is linking, or in other word we use the word where is this pronoun referring. So what is the reference of this pronoun? When they say it is, when they say its color means the color of the bear, exactly. So you can just read it like its color comes from an uncommon dash, means the color of the bear comes from an uncommon. Now listen carefully, underline uncommon. For uncommon, they will use the word like special, unusual, rare, R-A-R-E, rare. Okay? And by the way, uncommon is adjective. And adjectives usually qualify nouns. So the answer to question number 31 is a noun. Okay? Noun means name of a thing, place, or person. So uncommon. Now you will only focus uncommon and see if they use the word special or they use the word, what other words I taught you? Rare, unusual, so then the answer will come. And it is all related to the color, so please listen now.
Today, we continue our series on ecology and conservation with a look at a particularly endangered member of the black bear family. 1 in 10 black bears is actually born with a white coat, which is the result of a special gene that surfaces in a few.
Exactly. And how do you spell J-E? Exactly. G-E-N-E, gene or genes. Both ways it's fine. Singular लिख लें, वैसे answer singular है. In the audio he said singular. Gene. I repeat it a little.
Member of the black bear family. 1 in 10 black bears is actually born with a white coat, which is the result of a special gene that surfaces in a few.
Got it? And for color, they use the word white. White is color. So in the question, they use the word color, and in the audio, they said white. Okay. Now, local people believe, question number 32. Local people believe that it has unusual dash. For unusual, again, unusual, supernatural, special, uncommon, right? So local people believe it has. It means bear. This bear has dash and then the answer. So let's see. Unusual dash.
Local people have named it the spirit bear, and according to the legends of these communities, its snowy fur brings with it a special power.
Special power. So special means unusual and power is the answer. Okay, if you focus like this, IELTS आसान हो जाएगा. Yeah, it's gonna be easier. But the thing is, if you retain all these things and keep in mind, then it's gonna be easier. All right, question number 33. They protect. Now, what do they mean by they? Local people. See that this link is very, very important. They protect the bear from. It means local people protect the bear from. Maybe from other animals, from people, from hunters. See that? I mean, the hunters also kill the bears. So, local people protect the bear from. Now, listen and then answer.
Because of this, it has always been highly regarded by them, so much that they do not speak of seeing it to anyone else. It is their way of protecting it when strangers visit the area.
See that? It is their way of protecting it when strangers visit the area. So from strangers. That's right. Okay, let's move on. Habitat. And in habitat, second part is tree roots stop dash along salmon streams. Now stream is a water body and salmon is a fish. Okay, now all you need to find is tree roots stop something. I mean, tree roots are long enough and they stop something. And where do they stop it? They stop it along salmon streams. See, when there are trees on the bank of the rivers, they stop something. Okay guys, so tree roots stop. And listen, you need to focus the word stop. For stop, they will use the words like prevent, does not allow it to happen, hindrance. Okay, it stops, it does not allow it to happen, it prevents, right? Resists, right? So whatever comes after that will be the answer, or they can be referencing also. Now listen and try to find the answer.
The white bear's habitat is quite interesting. The bear's strong relationship with the old-growth rainforest is a complex one. The white bear relies on the huge centuries-old trees in the forest in many ways. For example, the old-growth trees have extremely long roots that help prevent erosion of the soil along the banks of the many fish streams. Keeping these banks
that help prevent erosion of the soil. erosion. Erosion. Right? I play it again.
The white bear's habitat is quite interesting. The bear's strong relationship with the old-growth rainforest is a complex one. The white bear relies on the huge centuries-old trees in the forest in many ways. For example, the old-growth trees have extremely long roots that help prevent erosion of the soil along the banks of the many fish streams.
Fish ki jagah pe there is word salmon, right? So erosion is the answer. Now if by chance you don't know the word erosion, then this answer is gone. Because part 4 is for those who understand advanced English as well. So if you don't know this word erosion, then you cannot answer. Okay, question number 35. It is currently found on a small number of. Whenever they use the word number of, the answer will be plural. Number 1. Number 2, they have used the word small number of. Chances are in the audio they will use the word few. Small number of and few dash. Now you got to pick up that word that comes after few.
Today, The spirit bear lives off the coast of the province of British Columbia on a few islands. There is great concern for their survival, since it is estimated that less than 200 of these white bears remain. The best way...
Good. Islands. ISLANDS. And by the way, there is another one. I mean, the other day somebody asked me a question, how can we differentiate between Ireland and island? So when they talk about Ireland, they will talk about it in a context that they are talking about a country. And if they are talking about island, and usually it is plural, and you will understand that they are talking about water, water body and all that. So the answer is island. ISLANDS. An answer must be plural. Why? If it is not plural, then grammatically it is wrong. They have mentioned number of. Okay, question number 36. Threats. Habitat is being lost due to deforestation, number 1. And construction of. For construction, they can use the word making or any other word. By logging companies. So logging companies are constructing that thing. Okay, construction, make and all that. So deforestation is already given. The second thing is your answer.
The greatest threat to the bear's existence is the loss of its habitat. Over many years, logging companies have stripped the land by cutting down a large number of trees. In addition, they have built roads which have fractured the areas where the bear usually feeds, and many hibernation sites have also been lost.
Roads, ROADS, exactly. And they use the word additionally. This is what we call signposting, right? Signposting means they use the words furthermore, additionally, and then usually the answer comes. Okay, question number 37. Unrestricted dash is affecting the salmon supply. Salmon is a fish. Unrestricted dash is affecting the salmon supply. Unrestricted means there is no restriction. Okay, so what is that? Listen and find.
The logging of the trees along the streams has damaged the places where the bears fish. To make matters worse, the number of salmon in those streams is declining, because there is no legal limit on fishing at the moment.
Yeah, no legal limit. No legal limit means unrestricted, and fishing will be the answer. Good job. Question number 38. The bear's existence is also threatened by their low rate of something. Rate, ratio, rate. Yeah, exactly. Okay. So it's just giving me the signs. The bear's existence is also threatened by their low rate of. So the word low rate, it's important. I play it for you.
All these influences have a negative impact on the spirit bear's very existence, which is made all the more fragile by the fact that reproduction among these bears has always been disappointingly low.
Reproduction is disappointingly low. So low rate of reproduction. That's right. Okay, question number 39. Going forward means future. Second bullet point, question number 39. Logging companies must improve their dash of logging. Their, tukka lagaye, do the fluke. Their dash of logging. Way of logging, method of logging, techniques of logging, like that. Now please listen and then decide what is the answer.
And so, what's the situation going forward? Community organizations, environmental groups, and the British Columbia government are now working together on the problem. The government is now requiring logging companies to adopt a better logging method, which is a positive step. However,
to adopt a better logging method. So their dash of logging, method of logging. To adopt a better logging method, method of logging. This is very common in part 4. Method of logging, logging method. Way of thinking, thinking way, and like that. Okay, question number 40. Maintenance and dash of the spirit bear's territory is needed. Two things. One is maintenance and second is the answer. So that might come first. First they speak the answer, then they say and maintenance.
Other steps also need to be taken. While it is important to maintain the spirit bear's habitat, there also needs to be more emphasis on its expansion. The move is justified as it will also create space for other bears that are losing their homes.
Good. And I've noticed one thing, I was editing these audios, like I converted them all into parts one by one. I have noticed one thing, after each answer, there is a little pause, half second or maybe a very microsecond. You can listen to this answer again and see when they are using the word expansion, then there is a little break, very little.
Other steps also need to be taken. While it is important to maintain the spirit bear's habitat, there also needs to be more emphasis on its expansion. The move is justified as it will also create...
Just a very, very small, but they usually have this. All right, that's great. Thank you very much. Welcome back. So guys, that's all, huh? Is it good? If you want me to make more videos like this, go down and comment, and definitely I'll act upon your advice. I also teach IELTS online and on campus here in Lahore and online all over the world. So if you want to join my online or on-campus classes, my WhatsApp number is given. You can contact me for that. Asad Yaqub truly wishes you best of luck. I wish you 8+ band in IELTS listening. Take good care of yourselves. Allah Hafiz.